Would you consider yourself a dancer?
I used to be a dancer.
I don't consider myself a dancer.
I'm not really a dancer.
Me neither.
I can't dance for my life.
I'm definitely not a dancer.
Yeah, I don't dance a lot.
Yeah, not for me.
I'm not a dancer in the slightest.
No, I would not consider myself a dancer. I don't really like seeing myself dance because I know I'm really uncoordinated. And I know that I'm kind of awkward and gangly.
I guess the biggest thing is judgment, just worrying that people are gonna judge who I am based on my dancing and that I'm not gonna be good enough for what people want.
I don't always think that I'm doing things correctly. I'm not like technically trained as most dancers would consider themselves to be.
No, I've never taken dance classes in my life. I wouldn't say I'm the most coordinated with my body, so I don't know. I just feel like there's not a lot of confidence when I'm like dancing.
I think when someone looks at me for the first time, they would assume that I'm able to dance for obvious reasons, but I really cannot. I have no coordination.
A lot of insecurity makes me not want to dance.
A lot of the common style now is like a lot of hip movement, and I definitely don't have good hip movement at all. So I'm kind of fearful that I just don't really, I look awkward, I think. I know I look awkward. Actually, I don't think I know.
Dance is a very vulnerable thing, I believe, and so that amount of vulnerability is something that makes me self-conscious.
I'll kind of do a nice head bob, like I'll move to the music, but it's nothing like, oh, that's a really good dance move. I don't think really any of us are big dancers.
Being afraid to express myself and just not knowing how other people would take it. Some people have different opinions about dancing certain styles.
Wondering if people will be receptive to what I have to offer. That's where the fear comes in.
Lacking confidence in myself and esteem made me afraid to dance because I would watch other people and be like, oh wow, they're really flexible, or wow, they can do all these turns, wow, they're amazing, and then I would dance and I'd be like, who is that? What are you doing?
Yeah, it's just those things. It's that internal dialogue where when you're having a dance party by yourself in your room, you don't get that. You're just focused on how it feels. And I remember the owner of the dance studio taking my mom aside and telling her, I don't know if Brianna can make it as a dancer because she's too big. And when I heard that, it like shattered my world.
I was always like the taller one or like the larger one out of everyone in my group, even though I was like the youngest. And so that always made me feel really self-conscious.
My body and like how I see myself sometimes isn't necessarily the best, and I've been told that I'm not pretty and I'm not, good enough. The biggest thing is my stomach, because I've been told that, it's too big, and I think that scares me a lot. I notice it, and other people have pointed it out, so I know other people notice it too, and so it's something I'm always like very conscious of.
I guess a lot of times I just feel like maybe my technique is not as good as other people that I dance with, or maybe that certain things like my hands or my arms are just not as well like developed as they should be.
I'm uncomfortable with like my legs and my arms. I'm just a very like gangly person.
When you see dancers, you see the small petite type look. In me, I'm short and I'm a thick girl. I have hips, I have curves, I have meat on my bones.
Dancing does make me feel happy. I get to be myself and feel confident.
My natural instinct is to dance.
When music comes on, I dance with my arms.
It's kind of meditative in a way. I love it.
It's fun. I mean, it feels natural for my body. It feels like carefree. It feels, warm and happy.
I love dancing. Whenever I hear my favorite song, my natural instinct is to just kind of jam out.
Dancing is like a nice, like physical release or like exercise, and feel like I'm achieving something.
I'm definitely happy. It's a huge stress reliever. It's just like a way to kind of escape and get away from problems. I get to feel graceful and like beautiful.
I feel very carefree when I'm dancing. Like if you're just having fun, like dancing around with your friends, just joking around kind of like makes you happy.
Of course I enjoy dancing. If I'm really feeling it, then like I'll just kind of like jam out, or like if I'm cleaning or something, then I'll just like groove around as I'm vacuuming.
Dancing makes me feel probably just very free and energetic.
Dancing makes me really excited. Like, if I start dancing, I get in a good mood. Like, it makes me happy.
Happy. Like, when I don't care when people are, like, looking at me. And in, like, that kind of setting where everybody is, like, dancing and, I don't know, I just don't really care. It's just happy dancing.
Enjoy. That's
Overly,
I love.
overly enjoy.
Overly,
Ecstatic.
yes.
I'm Alexia.
And I'm Faith.
I'm Anna. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Nick.
And we're dancers.
I am Savannah.
Clayton.
Brianna, and I am a dancer.
My name is Kat, and I am a dancer.
I'm Becca. I'm Sam.
I'm Sarah. And I'm Olivia.
And we're dancers.
I'm Katie.
I'm Cecilia.
And I'm Hannah.
I'm Helena, and I'm a dancer.
I'm Sledge.
I'm Jake.
I'm Adam.
And we're dancers.